Okay, we're going to see a question that I would say deal with budget. Okay, so it's budget, but at the beginning is to do with performance evaluation. Now again, although we have not covered performance evaluation, but you can do one. Okay, you can do it because all this is quite basic and quite common sense. You just look at the figure, you ask yourself good or not. Okay. Now they want you to assess the financial performance of Northwest. That's based on the target, and then reach a conclusion whether you think about the promotion prospect of the divisional manager. Now it says that Bridgewater provides trading courses for many of the mainstream software packages on the market. Now the business is many divisions within Waterland, the one country in which it operates. Now the senior managers of Bridgewater have very clear objectives for the division, and these are communicated to the divisional managers on appointment and subsequently in quarterly and annual review. Now, their objective is this. Every quarter, sales must grow. So every quarter, your sales must be higher than the previous quarter. Annual sales should always exceed the budget. Okay, it's one of the requirements. Now the trainer or the lecture staff must not exceed 180 per teaching day. Room hire must not exceed 90 per teaching day. Every division will meet the budget for profit per quarter and profit annually. Now it is known that managers will be promoted on their ability to meet the target. So your promotion will be if you can meet the target. Now a member of the senior management is to retire. There will be a guy from the senior management retiring after quarter 2 of the current financial year, which is just begun. So the divisional manager anticipates that one of them may be promoted at the beginning of quarter 3 if your performance is good enough. So good or not good means based on your target, which is whether your sales is going to increase, can you exceed the budget, whether your trainer cost, room cost, profit, all that. The manager of Northwest Division is concerned that his chances of promotion will be damaged by his performance. So there's this guy from the Northwest Division that believes that his chance of promotion will be gone. Now why? Now they tell you the story. He is a firm believer in quality. He believes in quality. He thinks that if a business gets this right, the growth and success will eventually follow. So that is his philosophy. That if you got quality in, the business will grow. It's just a matter of time. Now the current quarterly forecast with the original budgeted profit for Northwest Division. So now you've been given that for quarter 1 to quarter 4, these are the sales. Now, just look at it. Sales must grow. 40 to 36 is not a growth, it's a drop. Your sales drop. And then after that, there's a growth. But the promotion will based on quarter 1 and quarter 2. Because the promotion is expected in quarter 3. So quarter 3, 4, even though it comes later, but it's too late, okay? Okay, then they give you the cost of trainer, room hire, staff training, other costs, forecast profit, original budget profit, annual sales budget, and teaching day. So the annual sales budget is 180, and we forecast you're going to get 186, which in total exceeded. But if you look at quarter per quarter, then there's a problem, because it's not every quarter growth. Then if you look at the profit, your forecast and the budget is actually below profit. But only for first 2 quarters. Then after that, the profit start to go up. But again, you're looking at the chance of promotion. Okay, so now you need to assess the performance. So in order to assess performance, you must start by analyzing the figure. Okay. Financial performance. Now, let's look at the sales. Okay, first I can say quarterly sales decline from quarter 1 to quarter 2, but increase subsequently in each quarter 3 and quarter 4. The target of quarterly sales growth is not met in quarter 2. So you don't have the sales growth. So I'm going to tell you that there's no sales growth. Now the annual budgeted sales is 180. While forecast is 186, which is 6,000 above budget, thus meeting the performance objective. Now, so in terms of performance objective, one the guy met, the other one he didn't meet, so which is the quarterly sales growth is not there. Okay, the next thing that we must check is the trainer cost. Now the company's objective is that the cost of the trainer cannot exceed 180. How much is the cost of the trainer? Now you check and see. One moment. The trainer is $8,000, 40 day. So 8,000 divided by 40 is 200 per day. So it tests again. 10 divided by 50 also 200 per day. So the trainer cost is 200. Now the company's policy is not more than 180. You pay 200 means you probably get the more experienced trainer, which I think is actually consistent with what they say. He believe in quality. So you want to bring good guy to come in and train the participant. Okay. Now, but of course, if you look at the company's objective, it's against objective. Okay. Northwest engages trainer at the cost of 200 per day, while Bridgewater company's policy is maximum rate of 180 per day. So again, Northwest failed to comply, and then this is definitely perceived as a poor performance. Now, I don't care about what's your reasoning, but we talk about company's policy. This is not right, okay? Okay, the third one is the room hire. So same thing lah, to get your room hire cost, you just have to take the cost divide by the number of days. So if I look at 4,000 divided by 40 days is 100 per day. And if you look at, let's say quarter 4 or quarter 3, you try and see 6,000 divided by 60 days is also 100 per day. Okay, so again, Northwest paid 100 per day for room hire, which has exceeded the limit set of $90 per day. So financially, this is regarded as a non-compliance with the business target. So it's a poor performance. Okay, so these are the three things that they say. Then after that, the last thing they mentioned is what? They mentioned that you must achieve your profit. So the last performance they say is profit. Now profit must meet budget in terms of quarterly and annually. So if you look at quarterly, now quarterly wise, these two you don't meet, but these two you meet. And then annually wise you meet. So again, there's a problem at the initial stage. Now, so the division failed to meet the budget quarterly profit for quarter 1 and quarter 2, but forecasted to have higher profit above the budget for quarter 3 and quarter 4. This is quarter 2, sorry. However, the forecast annual profit is greater than the budgeted annual profit due to a larger than expected profit for quarter 3 and quarter 4 to compensate the lower profit in quarter 1 and quarter 2. Right, so in that case, we can see that quarterly there's a problem, but annually there's no problem. Now at the end, you look at all these things already, so you can give him an overall assessment. Okay, now, so I just put in the point, so I got no space. Okay. Now overall, I would say that his performance reflects his business value, belief in quality. That's why he invested in quality lecturer, pay more, quality venue. Okay, now that has hurt Q1 and Q2. Now, but the performance improved from Q3 and Q4, and we expect it will also continue to improve to the future. So it will not be just for a while, but it will continue to improve to the future. Now, of course, his model is right. Okay, his model is right. So probably we can say that he has a good vision, but for the promotion prospects, we would say that it's poor, because the promotion is in quarter 1, quarter 2. It's in quarter 3 based on quarter 1, quarter 2 performance. So it's probably too short for you to see his result. Okay, it's too short to see his result. Okay, turn to the back there. So now examiner bring in figures. See, examiner asks us to revise the forecast. Now, so if technically speaking, what you're trying to do here is actually, you can say this is like flexible budget, because they gave you a budget and they would like you to change the budget. So when they change the budget, it's like flexible budgeting. But of course, this is not a those flexible budget that you see. Like look at the activity level, no. Okay, so they just want you to change. Okay, what we're going to do now is to change the forecast by taking into account all the three proposed changes. Okay, they say like that. Now they say that the manager of Northwest Division has been considering a few steps to improve performance of his division. Voucher scheme. As a sales promotion, vouchers will be sold for $125 each, which is a substantial discount on normal prices. Now these vouchers entitle the holder to attend 4 training sessions. So you're going to sell a voucher and you can go for 4 training sessions. They can attend when they want, but they say that they are advised to attend 1 session per quarter. So that's what they say. So you believe that they will be asked to attend 1 session per quarter. And the manager is confident that if the promotion took place immediately, he could sell 80 voucher. And the customer will actually follow the advice to attend 1 session per quarter. And all voucher holder would attend the planned existing courses and would attend the planned existing, and all will be the new customer. Now that means all the 80 vouchers you sell will not affect their existing sales. Okay? You just get an additional sales over here, incremental. Okay? Okay. A new important software program has recently been launched, for which there will be a market for training courses. So there's a new software, because they do software training. So when there's a new software, they think this is a good potential. Now that demonstration program, you can buy them for $1,008, and there will be staff training, which will cost $500 in quarter 1 and quarter 2. But quarter 3 and quarter 4, you can start selling. So quarter 3 and quarter 4, you can start selling the training. And assuming that there is a similar class sizes, usual sales price, everything is the same. But you're going to get an extra revenue of 20% of the normal sales, measured before the voucher promotion. And the manager is keen to run these courses using the same tutorial and the room standard as how he normally provides. That means the cost is all the same. And this software expenditure will be written off in the income statement as how you incur them. Okay. Third one is delay payment. Manager is considering delaying payment to the trainer. He thinks that since his commitment to quality could cause him to miss out a well-deserved promotion, the trainer owes him a favor. He intends to delay the payment on 50%. He delayed the payment on 50% of all the invoices in the first 2 quarters, and then pay them 1 month later than usual. But this doesn't affect your profit, right? Because this is cash flow. Whether you delay or you don't delay, your profit is still the same, because your profit is forecasted on a accrual basis. So that's why this is something that is only affecting cash flow. So it affects only the cash flow. Okay? Right. So let's try on this. Okay, the revised forecast. You just need to change the figure that you see. Sales, because they start with sales. Sales minus all this. So sales minus the cost of the trainer. Room hire. Staff training. Other costs. Okay, the only difference that we're gonna see is there is a software cost this time, because other than that the rest all here already. So you're gonna have a software cost. Right, these will give you your forecasted profit. And then you compare with the budget profit. So you see the budget is still the same. Budget is still 25, 26, 27, 28, 106. But now figures will change. So you're going to start incorporating changes to the figure. Okay, so I show you the first one, then you try. Okay. Okay, the first part is to do with the sales. Now you see existing sales is 40, 36, 50 and 60. Now you're going to bring in voucher, okay? You're going to bring in voucher. You're going to sell 20 voucher in a quarter, and every voucher you sell for 125, so you get extra 2,500. Okay. Alright, besides the voucher, what else affects the sales? It's the software. Because they say after you start, you're going to start selling in the third and the fourth quarter. And the third and the fourth quarter, you start selling at the same selling price. So we'll give you extra revenue of 20% from your normal sales. But that's before the voucher. So the voucher must not be taken into account. So you're going to have your software costs 20%. So it's 10 and 12. So 42 and a half, 38 and a half, 62 and 74. Okay, 425, 385, 625, 745. Okay, now the first part is to do with the sales. Right, now you're going to fill in the blank for cost. Okay, you fill in the blank. paint the first quarter for you. Now, first quarter, your trainer cost, the room hire, all the same because there's no change. The voucher will join your existing cost, so you're not going to increase the cost. The new program will only start in the third quarter, so that's why your cost is all the same as per the original forecast. So 8 and 4. But training will be different because you buy a new software. The new software, you say that there will be a training. So the extra training is 500. That means you're going to have an extra training at 1.5. Okay, now there's no change to other costs. The cost of the software is 1,008 that you're going to pay in the first quarter when you buy them. That's how you change your figure. You just gotta ask yourself which figure you need to change, you change it. So 42.5 minus all these, okay, that's my forecast profit. Okay, there's the first quarter, so go ahead, quarter 2, 3, 4. So quarter 2, you have the same trainer cost, you have the same room hire cost, your staff training will go up, other cost is the same. Okay, quarter 3, that's where you launch your new program already. Now when you launch a new program, so far based on what they say, that's all we can do. They say because everything will increase by 20%, and because the cost and the trainer will all be the same, so it will follow to increase. Okay, it will follow to increase. So everything will increase by 20% to reflect the increase in the sales. So 10 become 12, 5 become 6, 12 become 14.4, and then 6 become 7.2. Now the training will drop back because you only train 2 quarters for the new software. And then the other cost is the same, 6 and 7. Finish. So we have 24.5 here. 37.5, 44.9, 'kay, that's what you need to do for part B. Alright, now let's finish off a bit in the theory in part C and part D. Okay, part C they say comment the proposed steps. Comment the proposed steps. Reach a conclusion whether the proposal will improve his chance of promotion. Now, I think we must look back into the figure just now. The sales is 40.36. Target is 40.46 drop. So now is 42.38. Now it still dropped. Okay, then the budget profit is 25.26. Now the budget profit is 24.24. So again, no different. Okay. Now, of course, in total, your profit has increased significantly, but that's only when you take into account quarter 3 and quarter 4. So this is the issue that we see here. Okay. So now you got to comment. Now, so I'll put down the point. Okay, I'll put down the point. So you must write properly. Okay, first, the voucher scheme. Now, it's the voucher scheme good or not? Now, of course, we can say that this is going to be an incremental revenue because it's all existing. Okay, so an incremental revenue, of course, is good. Okay, so why not? Why not? So when you can boost your existing the courses, the intake, this is good. Okay, so you have incremental revenue without incremental costs. So this is good. But there will be a problem, potential problem. Now, what problem that you foresee? Now, they mentioned over here, this is a promotion that they give with very substantial discount. That this actually reminds me of only in Malaysia. Only in Malaysia. Now, only in Malaysia, you pay someone early, you pay higher price. You pay someone late, you pay lower price. Correct? Not Malaysia like that one. You don't pay, you wait until 5 years. Then the government say, okay, mega sales, give you a discount. Because now also only in Malaysia, our loan, you borrow money from the government for not studying, then you pay, you pay off the loan, then you don't pay the loan, you wait then Najib announce in the budget, I give discount. Correct enough? So it's all very funny one. So you'll be thinking it's very unfair. People pay first, pay higher, then pay later, pay lesser. Then might as well I pay later. Can see? So now you create a situation that you're going to backfire yourself. What if the people all don't want to purposely don't want to sign up? Okay, can see? So that's why you see that there are a lot of business all like that one. They have so-called like Japan, towards the end around 9 plus before they close their shop, they're going to sell everything at very substantial discount. So because they sell at very substantial, because they don't want to keep for next day, they sell cheap. So people all wait there, don't want to buy. Wait until 9:30 discount come, then all they buy. So this is the problem that you might face. Okay. Now, so the problems that we see over here could be, it might be unfair to the existing that has already signed up. Okay. Then how will they perceive? They might feel like, why we pay so much, and then it could backfire you in the future. Okay, so this is to do with the voucher. Now, in terms of the software upgrade, now this is also good because we can say you have a product innovation. You come up with new things. So coming up with new things, of course, is good because you're going to bring more revenue. Okay, you bring an additional way of revenue. Now, but of course, the problem is, again, it does not improve your quarter 1, quarter 2 performance. It only improves your future performance. Okay, so it's initially, in fact, at the initial stage, is going to be more costly because of your investment cost, because of your training. So good, but not now, for future. Now then the last one is they say delay payment. Now delay payment has no effect because the profit is based on accrual basis. You delay is only your cash flow. So the problem can be, this can also be demotivating your trainers, which may have a long-term effect. Okay, so there's no point delaying when it doesn't help. Okay, so from here we can see that actually the scheme doesn't improve the chance. So you must give an overall conclusion. Okay, so overall you would say that it will not improve the chance of his promotion. Okay. Now, suggest two improvement. Okay, suggest two improvement to the performance measurement system that Bridgewater can take so that they can encourage a longer term view. Now this is something that we're going to study when we do performance management. Okay, but anyway, I think you can understand. So I just discussed the answer. Okay, I just put down D here. Okay, I can suggest two proposals for them. Now, of course, one proposal is we will say we will bring in non-financial performance indicators. Okay, you should bring in non-financial indicators. That means you shouldn't just look at profit, sales growth. Okay, you must look at other things. Okay, example, you should look at quality, look at customers' complaint, look at how well you introduce new courses. Okay, all these can also be very important to evaluate whether you're doing a good job. Okay, so you can look into all that as non-financial. So non-financial normally is something that it takes time for you to see. So it's not immediate. So that's why non-financial is always long term. So to improve quality, it could be something like you take a 5 years effort to reach that. Can see that? So that's why it's something long term. Now number two, even financially can also be long term. So right now you see the way they measure is quarterly and annually. So you want long term, can measure a bigger horizon. Okay, so you can extend the time horizon for your performance assessment. Maybe example, you can set a 5 years objective in addition to quarterly and annually. So besides looking at quarterly performance, annual performance, you can also look at 5 yearly. Okay, all this is what you can do, or 2 years, 3 years, 5 years. Okay. Right. So that's a performance evaluation question that mixed with budget. Okay, so all these things actually is so straightforward. Actually, you do not need any skill. You don't learn F5, you understand English, you already can do this question. Okay, right, so that's it. It's the last question. Okay, right, so we finish here.